I've been digging deep into our history, and let me tell you, it's time we set the record straight. Listen up, because this is your Ubuntu king here to stop the African descendants diaspora from having an identity crisis. We've been lost in a maze of labels and misconceptions, but today, we're gonna break free from all that noise and get to the heart of who we really are. It's about unity. It's about Ubuntu. I am because we are. You feel me? Now let me break it down for you. This whole idea of being ADOS or foundational Black Americans, that's a trap. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of disconnecting us from our roots, from our true heritage. We ain't just some new creation that popped up in America. Nah, we're Africans, plain and simple. Our story didn't start with slavery. It started long before that on the motherland. You see, when we buy into these labels like ADOS, we're cutting ourselves off from a rich history that spans thousands of years. We're more than just the descendants of slaves. We're the descendants of kings and queens, of warriors and scholars. Real talk, embracing our African identity isn't about denying our American experience. It's about understanding the full scope of who we are. It's about recognizing that Ubuntu spirit that connects us all. Now let's get specific about where we come from. You ever heard of the Bantu people? That's us, primarily from Angola and the Congo. These weren't just some small tribes, nah, the Bantu were a massive group that spread across much of Africa. They were innovators, cultivators, empire builders. And guess what? That's the blood that runs through our veins. In America, some of us call ourselves Gullah. But do you know where that name comes from? It's from the Gala and Kissi people of Angola. That's right, even in our American identity, we're carrying pieces of Africa with us. So when you hear Gullah, don't just think South Carolina or Georgia. Think Angola. Think about the long journey our ancestors made and the culture they managed to preserve against all odds. That's the power of our unity, our Ubuntu in action. But hold up, our story doesn't stop there. Some of our people come from the coastal countries: Cameroon, Benin, Togo, Conakry, and the Ivory Coast. Now I need you to understand something crucial here. These borders, these countries as we know them today, they didn't exist back then. Our ancestors didn't see themselves as Cameroonian or Ivorian. These are colonial constructs, you feel me? What we need to grasp is the incredible diversity of our origins. We're not talking about one homogeneous group. We're talking about a rich mix of cultures, languages, and traditions. Each of these regions contributed to who we are today. So when we talk about African identity, we're not narrowing ourselves down. We're opening ourselves up to a world of heritage that's been hidden from us for too long. And in this diversity, we find our unity. That's the essence of Ubuntu. We are because of who we all are, together. Remember that, family. Our roots run deep and our branches reach wide. That's the truth of our identity. So here's the bottom line, family. We need to stop this identity crisis and embrace who we truly are. We're Africans, with roots that run deep and wide across the continent. It's time we educate ourselves, reconnect with our heritage, and stand proud in our African identity. Because when we do that, when we truly understand our history, that's when we can start building a future that honors all that we are and all that we can be. Ubuntu, y'all. I am because we are. That's the truth that'll set us free. Peace.